Hi there, hope you're safe and are having a wonderful time. My name is Gaurav Gupta. I'm a best-selling author, an international motivational speaker, and a business coach. Welcome to the Morning Motivation. It is my personal mission to empower 100,000 people in 2021. And keeping that mission in mind, it is my constant endeavor to consistently keep bringing new, entertaining, engaging learning for you. With that end in mind, we've started many series. I'm sure you've checked out a few of them. Do let me know in the comments below how you're liking my channel, how you're liking these series, and what else will you like me to bring for you. Today morning, I read a beautiful quote by Harriet Beecher Stowe. Harriet Beecher Stowe says, "When you get into a tight place and everything goes against you, till it seems as though you could not hang on even a minute longer, never give up then. For that is just the place and time that the tide will turn." What a beautiful quote. It reminds me of some of the most interesting and inspiring success stories. Stories of people, extraordinary masters, who were told by others that they cannot achieve a particular thing. They were in adverse situations, they were in situations which looked impossible, and it was very difficult for them to continue. However, they did not give up. They worked the magic of persistence to magically get to the results they wanted. Some of these stories are very, very interesting and very intriguing. In fact, when I first got to know a few of them, I myself was surprised and intrigued. And I'm sure you will enjoy these stories and you'll find them very, very inspiring. Here they are. A popular belief on the planet was that the earth is flat. However, Columbus knew it was not. The wise men of the day predicted nothing but disappointment on his foolish plans to discover shorter routes to West Indies. Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand ignored the report of experts. "I can make it happen," Columbus persisted, and he did sail to impossible new lands and thriving resources. Dr. Seuss convinced the storyline of the book and to think that I saw it on the mulberry tree on board a ship. He presented it to 27 publishers who rejected it. But Dr. Seuss believed in his work and persisted. One of his friends published the book for him, and it had sold more than 200 million copies and has been translated into 15 languages. Scientists of the day were of the strong opinion that radium was scientifically impossible. But Madame Curie insisted, "I can make it happen." Her persistence got her glory. Living on his social security at $105, Colonel Saunders could not make his ends meet. So at the age 65, with his recipe of a fried chicken, he drove around in his old car across the USA, knocking on doors and selling his recipe, visiting as many as 1,009 restaurant owners, and all of them turned him down. At 1010th one, he succeeded, and by 1964, Colonel Saunders had more than 600 franchised outlets for his chicken in the United States and Canada. That year, he sold his interest to the US company for $2 million to a group of investors, and after many years, KFC was sold for $840 million. Many sculptors, including the great Agostino di Antonio, worked meticulously on a piece of marble, but they could not create a masterpiece. They believed it cannot be done. Michelangelo discovered the stone. His vision, persistence, and "I can do it" belief helped him turn it into a masterpiece. David. And this one is very interesting. When Henry Ford ventured to make the automobile, his friend and the famous inventor Thomas Alva Edison told him that it is a futile effort and a useless idea. Henry Ford did not listen to Thomas Edison, and rest is history. And the most inspiring and my favorite one is the story of Joanne. Joanne was on a trip from Manchester to London, and on board the train she conceived an idea of writing a storybook for children. However, she could not focus on her project because her mother recently died and she was not in the right mental frame. Joanne moved to Portugal and took up a job to teach English. It was here that she married a journalist. Their marriage wasn't successful, and after her daughter, Jessica, was born, she separated from her husband and moved to Scotland. During this period, she was going through a clinical depression and she even contemplated suicide. At Scotland, a postgraduate certificate of education was a necessity to get a job. Joanne enrolled in a year-long course. She had a baby to take care of and was living on welfare. But she still did not give up on her dream project. She kept writing at cafes whenever she could get Jessica to sleep. Persisting through all this, she was finally able to complete her manuscript. And you know what happened? 12 publishers rejected this manuscript. But Joanne still did not give up. She kept trying, she kept knocking more doors, because she understood that it's when things are against you, it's when you cannot hold on a minute longer. Never give up then. And finally, her persistence paid. A year later, she was finally accepted by Bloomsbury, a small British publishing house in London, England. Later, the publishing rights were purchased by Scholastic Inc. Giving up in the face of adversity and tough circumstances is very easy. It does not take any courage. However, extraordinary masters like Joanne, they do not know how to give up. Her persistence finally paid, and children across the world embraced her book making it a super hit. I'm sure you must have guessed it. This is the Harry Potter series. Hollywood adopted it. Joanne, or J K Rowling, became a billionaire and the second richest female entertainer in the world after Oprah Winfrey. Over 400 million copies of her book have been sold worldwide, and the Harry Potter movie series became one of the most successful cinematic franchises of all times, generating billions of dollars and shaping the destinies of several artists. From a life that she described as mess to creating a net worth of $1 billion and creating a brand name Harry Potter, which is worth $15 billion, Joanne, or J K Rowling, has come a long way simply because she tuned into the magic of persistence. Joanne persisted through the tough times, never giving up on her dream, and in the process is living an extraordinary life and created a legacy for herself. Nothing can take place of persistence. It was very easy for Columbus, for Dr. Seuss, for Madame Curie, for Colonel Saunders, for Michelangelo, for Henry Ford, and for J K Rowling to give up, but they understood the magic of persistence. So next time, when you are confronted with times of adversity, when things are not going your way, when you think you are ready to give up, in those times, remember these stories and just hang on a little longer, because you never know when is the right time that the tide will turn. And that turn will be your date with your destiny. Always remember Harriet's words. When you get into a tight place and everything goes against you, till it seems as though you could not hang on a minute longer, never give up then. For that is just the time and place that the tide will turn and you will be a winner. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, do share it with your friends, family and network. If you've not subscribed to my channel so far, do it now and don't forget to click the bell icon. In the comments below, let me know how are you liking this series, this channel, how did you like today's video, and what else will you like me to bring for you. And I love to interact with you and will love to create new, engaging, entertaining content for you. I look forward to see you. You have a great rest of the day. Thank you.